Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Our last episode was about fire, so today's is all about water, because I'm deeply concerned that our next episode may also be all about fire. Thanks to Pearl's guidance, we have some rough little buoys in here. They're not perfect, but they will serve to capture the lightning that we don't want hitting our dock. I also have the windows and the copper grating in for the upper story offices. There's still no floors, really, for the upper story offices, so we can't call them the upper floor offices. One thing we can knock out today is that Cleo has built Logical Geek Boy's plan for a Guardian farm, allowing us to harvest ink and sea lanterns. So our marquee here can be even more lit up and lettered. I want to get on that now. So let's head off this way. Cleo's Guardian Farm isn't too far away. You can see it slicing into the sky up there. That might be fun to decorate to look like a radio antenna or a rocket ship or something, because it's just going to otherwise look like this weird line on the horizon. But anyway, let's head over there now. Time skip. Howdy, Cleo.
Hi.
This thing is fast. I've only been here about 20 minutes, and it's already filled up a double chest on either side.
Okay, is that the stuff that I had in there already or not?
No, I went and checked where your line was of the stuff that you had in there already, and then I just came down now, and I checked again, and I could see that one additional double chest on either side had been filled in that 20 minutes.
It is speedy.
This is super efficient.
It is speedy.
Is there anything that you need from my area? We got plenty of purple amethyst if you need that.
Nope, I was just coming up to, well, I was coming up to AFK.
Oh, sorry, I was already doing that. Will it double the spawn rates if we both stand up there?
No.
Because I wasn't sure if like the spawn rate per area was capped by the number of hermits that had the chunks loaded.
No. What do you need? What do you need?
Nothing. I was just up there and I saw you log in.
Okay. Fair, I guess.
What I was planning on taking at the end of the day, though, was I was going to get some black ink and some stuff for sea lanterns.
Well, there's sea lanterns and black ink over there that you can have.
Oh. Well, I just wanted to make sure I didn't take more than I helped you make.
No,
but if you're going to be here
100%.
indefinitely, I can just grab that and go.
Not feeling great, so I'm just going to AFK here for today.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no sense both of us standing around.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Take whatever you need. All that stuff is fixed. Anything from these chests, feel free to take as well. Do you have shulkers to take stuff back?
Oh, no. Of course not. But...
Okay. Take a couple. These were presents from XB from me anyway, so take a couple and transport stuff.
Oh, that is very generous of you. I will take 2.
That's okay. That's okay. I feel like a Christmas fairy.
Yeah.
Giving people presents.
It's delightful, isn't it? I will rescue some of these cod. I saw you burn them all.
Take as much cod as you want. I burn those.
I will save them. What if I see a cat later, and that cat needs cod, you know?
This is true. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about getting fishing villagers. So I can just sell the cod to them.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, that would be real clever.
So
very smart.
I shall make this my cod tower.
Wow, you know, you should invite Smallish Beans over for that. He used to be really into cod, I heard.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Alrighty. Well, I'll catch you later, Cleo.
Okay. All right, Joe. I'll catch you later. Bye.
Happy AFK.
Yeah, you too. Or whatever you choose to do.
I choose to invite Xisuma by my studio so I can show him how I use this prismarine from Zombie, Cleo.
Dude, this looks great.
Thank you so much.
This looks amazing.
Yeah. Did you see the storage area? I got it set up, all prismarined out.
Yeah, I literally just came through the portal a minute ago, so I've seen this view. It's looking fantastic. I saw a little bit of prismarine in the storage room. Let's go check it out.
Cleo's got a whole farm set up, and I've been AFK in there, so I don't feel too guilty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to give the impression that the items in here were reflecting on the surface of like a shallow pond.
That's clever. That's clever. That's really good.
Yep. So I haven't
because there's a bunch of different ways you can like show what's in the chest, right? And I tend to think minimal, so I've been doing like 1 block in front of the chest, but like, yeah, you can do 3, you can do more. That's really good.
Because it's all 3 rows.
Yeah, I see it. So if I want ancient debris, it's there, or valuables. Copper, top.
Mm-hmm.
And then the salt. No, blackstone. Blackstone down the bottom. That's really good. That's a really clever way of doing it, man.
Oh, thank you. Well, you got all this started, so I really appreciate you coming in and building the setup in the first place. I'm just making it pretty.
I was happy to.
Yeah, we haven't filled in down this way yet. I haven't gotten into all the colors of terracotta or glazed terracotta or concrete. There's a million blocks I haven't gotten to yet this season, but I'm sure this will just fill all the way across eventually.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. I'm still setting up my filters and gradually getting through stuff. This is really good, though.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad to see it in action.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get a ton of use out of it.
Is it serving you well?
Oh, absolutely. It's been going great so far.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It really is just very effective. And, oh, man, I love how you decorated it.
Oh, thank you.
Embracing the leaves, which gives you particle effects in this room.
Yeah, I didn't plan for the leaves to be permanent, but I might end up actually building some into the ceiling because I kind of love the particles. I didn't know they were going to happen when I did it, and now I'm like, oh, well, it's great.
I like them. They're really cool. The vibes are good.
Goodbye, Xisuma, wandering away past the facade of the TV studio. You're here with Joe. I have taken to the skies and affixed a larger sign for Studio 11. Should help people know what we are doing and where we are at. However, down below, I want to show you something that was inspired by my chat with Pearlescent Moon. Ta-da! Fire break. This button is hooked up to a system of buckets underneath the dock there, as well as a system of buckets that I've concealed in the grates. I think I'm going to come in and add some other gray blocks kind of in some sort of pattern behind here so that the dispensers aren't quite as obvious. But if I can get a couple fire breaks like that along the pier that are 4 blocks wide, that should stop the fire from jumping any further. Now, unfortunately, this area down here isn't great on the decoration front. I got to figure out how to make this fire suppression system not look hideous. That's going to be my step 2, I think. But since I was spending all this time down here getting these dispensers in, I realized I wanted to have the walls of the facade actually run all the way underwater. And I started with this segment here before realizing that Jevin may have a shop that sells conduits. So I have taken all 60 of my diamonds, got them in hand, and we are going to head... Ooh, actually, let's turn off the fire suppression system in case Corrales comes by and he's like, oh no, why is the dock all messed up? This is my best Corrales voice because it is me, Corrales. Ah, look into my eyes. Alrighty, so yeah, we're going to head over to Jevin's new shop, which is the anchor store for the shopping district. Time skip. There it is, the anchor store for our new shopping district, Jevin's Anchor. Now let's see if we can find what we need at reasonable prices. Conduit kit, 12 diamonds. Ooh, I would very much like a conduit kit. So we're going to take 12 diamonds here, and we are going to buy that. And as an extra way of saying thank you to Jevin, he already waxed the sign. Well, I tried. What do we got over here? Sponges, 4 for 8 diamonds. We are also going to buy 4 sponges because we might need those in some of our efforts to install the basement offices and dressing rooms below the theater floor. So, alrighty. Jev, this is a fantastic little shop. I really like it. Howdy, fishes! Are you ready for a conduit? It's time! We're gonna construct a conduit with 8 Nautilus shells around a heart of the sea. Dee 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 dee. And then we're gonna delve Deep below the water, wow, trying to find the perfect place to be. Dee. Okay, so we need to go 5 out, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to go 5 this way. 1, 2. And then we need to drown. Oh, much drowning. Good job, me. We are creating a grid of 5 by 5 squares here that we may yet encapsulate our conduit. If we can get the conduit roughly in place, then that will give us the breathing space to complete more of this. Uh-oh, Zombo. Zombie is on his way here. Now, in order to get the conduit into the frame here, we're going to put that there. Whoops, dang it. Now, the conduit should start attacking the zombies. Yeah, he's got the conduit effect around him. What about you, buddy? You taking damage from the conduit? Yeah, you are. Well, that seems to be working. And there are still a few zombies about, but I think that they should be discouraged from spawning in the future. I think the conduit only harms them if they're real close to the conduit, but it should discourage spawning in the entire radius. So, let's come back in with some more diorite and finish this wall.
Oh, Joe, who is ready to test the fire suppression system?
You can activate it, but don't actually burn anything down. We're not ready for the hot test, but we're ready for the cool test. And you're a cool guy. Woo!
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So the idea is there will be multiple bands that are 4 wide at different distances across here, in addition to the water flowing out from the grates there as well.
Okay. And then do you push it? Does it turn off?
Yep.
Okay,
so
nice.
The long-term setup, when it's actually ready to test, would be that we would have observers underneath different areas, and if they register that one of the blocks above them is destroyed, it would automatically trigger the system.
Okay, ooh, that's neat.
That's my thought. It's not ready yet, though. Please do not burn down my dock yet.
Well, when you're ready, Joe, we'll test this out and certify it as scar-safe and fire suppression system. Very nice, very nice.
I'm sure we will. What have you been up to? Anything fun?
You know what I've been up to.
Do I? I guess I'll just stand here and wait for the death message. I don't know if it's actually safe to stand here. We should maybe find a bed. Anyway, I am actually pretty proud of how this fire suppression system's working. I figured this out from first principles, just messing around. It's probably not the most optimal way to do it, but it is going to work. However, unfortunately, it uses a ton of dispensers. We need a 4x7, is that 7? Maybe it's 4x13 set of dispensers. Because that system uses so many dispensers, I realized that I'm going to need a source of bows. We also need a source of bones, because as I work on this, I want to have some yellowish highlights that would come from bone blocks. And those are not cheap. I considered building a barge like B-Dubs has a moss farm. I guess B-Dubs doesn't have a barge for his moss farm. I would build a moss farm like that of the B00100 with the addition of a barge underneath here. But while I was digging around for more diorite, I stumbled onto a skeleton spawner near my geode. So why don't we wander down here real quick, and I'll show you how we are going to get the bows we need for our dispenser. I don't have feather falling, so I'm just going to have to take the ladder very carefully. And yeah, here we go. It's a relatively straightforward tinted glass build where we have a spinning skeleton inside of there. The spinning skeleton inside of there attracts the spirit of other skeletons. They're kind of like fireflies. And so when they hear there's some good cargo to smuggle or something like that, there's a certain serenity that calls out to them emotionally. And then they fall in the water and eventually end up over here. So we can go hit them with the sword and then get bones and get bows, and hopefully have enough bows to be able to construct all the dispensers we need. Now, because this was overflowing, I actually already started dumping bows into here. I'm at the point where I could maybe set up some sort of automated bow construction system, but that felt like overkill for the time being. It's much easier to make recipes than it used to be because we can just hit the space bar to repopulate that. Wait, why is that not dispensing anymore? What are we out of? Wait, can you only make dispensers with perfect bows? I thought you could use garbage bows. Hold on. What about this was I incorrect on? What? Am I just gonna It's fine. Time skip. It's true that redstone can be frustrating, but our friend False is heading my way to sell me some mending books. Maybe False can also help me with my redstone.
Yeah. I'm not very good at redstone, Joe, if you can't tell. Anyway, I bought the mending books. I
Oh,
got them.
excellent. Yeah, I've got, there's always diamonds in the potato palapa, so yeah, let me grab some out of there.
Yep. Oh,
Oop.
yeah, I can't click on it for some reason. Am I standing where the armor
You might
stands
be
are?
standing where the armor stands are. Yeah, it's not a perfect system. How many
I didn't get it right
diamonds
last
do I
time.
owe you?
However many books you want.
How many books do you have?
I mean, was it 8 we spoke about last time?
Yeah, I think 8 would be perfect.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a
And 8
couple more
diamonds.
if you want more.
Oh,
up to
yeah, I will. I realize I need to put in some sort of shulker
Yeah.
somewhere that is not going to be hitting an armor stand. Here we go. 1 second while I free
No,
up
you're
some
fine.
space. Very
I've just
organized.
realized I've got the minimal armor mod on, and it makes the armor stands also have minimal armor, which is kind of weird.
Oh, I didn't realize it was
So-
going to do that. That's
Yeah,
funny.
this guy's got like it looks like he's just got like shoulder pads on.
Oh man, Cleo's going to hate
Wait,
that
is-
later.
Yeah, it's a
Jeez.
shame it affects those, but you know,
Mhm.
he looks funny.
Well, there's
Did you
another
want
2 diamonds.
two more?
Yeah, I'll take them
Cool.
because I've got no mending otherwise, basically.
And then you
so.
get 1 extra because I was late. So you
Oh
know.
wow! Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Joe. Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to this. You'll have to let me know when the front's done. I want to come over and see. Is it? Wait, you're adding a roof, right? I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean, the whole building is gonna be done at some point. So instead of doing a big season-long project this time, I'm like, let me give myself a 3 to 4 month project, and then after that, I'll do another 3 to 4 month project, and then I'll just kind of keep rolling, you know.
Wait, so
So-
this is only a 3 to 4 month project?
Well, for the outside anyway. And then the
Oh, the
inside,
outside,
I'm
okay.
going to be swapping out the sets throughout the season to maybe film different things.
Oh, nice. That sounds cool.
But then I'm also going to be building some stuff further back into the hillside out toward B-dubs.
Cool. Very nice. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it when you add more.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Anyway, I've got to head off, but thank you, Joe. Catch
Cool.
you later.
Thanks for the books. Bye.
Bye.
Work interrupted. Threat level Cubfan. Looks like that's Cub over there. No. We are definitely not. We are 100% not ready for that. Oh no. Yeah, I could. He's gonna do it. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna send it. We're gonna grab a bucket. And we're gonna grab. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess now. This is not great, but we're gonna do it. I really hope that thing only sends 1 shot. Woo! It worked. Fire averted. Uh-oh. I don't think that caught fire. I didn't know that it... Okay. I'm a little worried about this. Woo! Fireproof! Maybe I don't need those other 96 dispensers I was about to put in. Till Scar rolls up with a lighter. Bye, Cub! Glide off into the sunset / away from the sunrise. Okay, that worked out way, but I was really worried about that. But I don't want to be a bad sport. Let's take a moment to collect our thoughts. Time skip. I have taken the time to run a second redstone line on Prismarine that will carry signals detected by observers. Now, I didn't want the observers, as these planks burned, to be flickering constantly. So the first time an observer pulses, I'm going to have it send a signal to this piston, which will push this redstone block that should, in theory, then activate this. I'm not sure if that's wise. In fact, I'm worried it might make the system turn off if it's already on. So why don't we go ahead and see, though? Just get a sense of how this goes. If we climb up here and break, I believe, one of these planks. Well, hey, I mean, that definitely fired. Woo! Well, that sure is something. Got that fire break, all of them all the way down the line. Now, here's my question. If this is already active because somebody saw the fire and then manually triggered it, what happens over here? We're going to reset. So I've gotten a button here to manually reset that. Let's imagine a scenario, though, where somebody saw Scar set the potato palapa on fire, and they press this button manually. And then, just after that, this triggered, that is going to actually flicker that off, which is bad because now when somebody tries to repower this, it won't work because the piston here is locked in place. So we need a one-time activation pulse, not a one-time activation switch. What does that look like? I think we build another observer here that observes that block getting pressed into place. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to remove this repeater that was getting that redstone block signal there. And instead, we are going to put an observer here. And now, in theory, when that block moves, it should observe it. Okay, so we break one of these, and everything comes down. When we break a second one, though, I'm hearing the piston firing repeatedly, but it's not triggering this repeatedly because that piston can't move anything until we manually reset it. Now that should have then canceled the water flow. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and give this... And even though we triggered the piston 4 times, it only moved the block in front of the observer once. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Excellent. We're not necessarily fully Scar safe. Ideally, we want like 5 or 6 more fire breaks down the entire length of the pier here. But in the very least, the most flammable thing on the server, the potato palapa, if it goes up, we will know. And it will keep the rest of the pier safe. So, that is progress. This whole project is coming along pretty well, and we don't have to be quite as concerned about interruptions from good times with Scar burning the whole thing down. Another interruption we didn't have to worry about today was a pre-roll ad. That's thanks to Patreon patron Mr. Lance. Thanks, Mr. Lance. This episode was also mid-roll ad-free, thanks to Patreon patron Salem. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now present a poetry prompt of my own devising. flooded foundation. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.